I think I'll just stick with Johnny Cash. My dad left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much for Ma and me, just his old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Oh, I don't care that he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left home, went and made me Sue. Oh, he must have thought it was a real good joke, 'cause it got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Oh, some gal would giggle and I'd turn red. A guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. Tell me life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. You try it. Well, but I grew up quick, I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. I went from town to hide my shame. But I swore to the moon and stars above, I'd search them honky-tonks and bars, kill the man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July. I just hit town, my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. In an old saloon on the street, I'm out there at a table, and a dealing studs at the dirty, mangy dog who named me Sue. Oh, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture my mama had. Saw the scar on his face and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old. I looked him up, my blood ran cold. I said, my name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die. Well, they hit him square right between the eyes. He went down, but then to my surprise, he come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair across his teeth. We broke through the wall and into the street, a kicking and a gouging and a mouth and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought some tougher man. I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh, I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I got mine first. And I saw him standing there, he looked at me and he just smiled. He said, son, this world is rough. Wanna make it, you gotta be tough. And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that cut and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong. Well now, son, you just fought a hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me. Now I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you really ought to thank me before I die for the growl in the guts and the spit in the eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue. Well, what to do? Well, what could I do? I threw down my gun, I called him Pa, and he called me son. I come away with a different point of view. And I see him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. If I ever have a son, I think of him. I'm not gonna name him Sue. Bill, George, Joe, anything but Sue.